What's up, dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here. Today, we're looking at Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. That's right, I'm so excited. It just came out like a minute ago. I sat in my seat, I loaded up the video, and I'm ready to go. I'm excited to see some new gameplay, some new areas, some new things. And the thing is I don't know at all what to expect, but we're gonna find some secrets here today. Your boy dakblake, I'm gonna trim through all the frames, try to find anything in the backgrounds. We're gonna find something. And I always feel like the developers, Mob Entertainment, I feel like they're always trying to leave, you know, little breadcrumbs. So hopefully we can find something. Nevertheless, let's just watch this thing. All right, it is beginning. It has started with some fire. All right, here we go. What is this? Oh, they're going creepy with it. Okay. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Whoa. Oh man, there's so many things I see in the background. There's so many secrets. Okay. I live to serve our angel of salvation. It's just so ominous. It makes you sit in these moments. Oh my gosh. Doggy wonky. Oh, is that the prototype? Wow. Who are you? Whoa! Whoa! Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. What? Oh man, there's so much to unpack here. Even that title, Deep Sleep. Winter 2023. Oh, okay. So, winter of 2023, is that like October or November? I think it's December, right? Would they do that in December? That feels like quite a while from now. But man, so it begins with a flame up the train, as you can see. I don't know if that has anything to do with the crash that happens at the end of chapter 2. Could be, right? So is this the train crashed on the tracks, or is this like the train being salvaged? Because that looks like a fire like is coming up from the ground. I don't know. But then right here, play care. All right. This is like, I think they went for like a way more kind of like creepy atmosphere. I think the games are kind of like leaning towards that more, you know, like Security Breach led for more of like just this atmosphere of just creepiness and ominousness. So I think that's where they're going with this one. I love the sound effects and sound design in this. Listen to this, that just the cut to silence as you stare at an empty hallway that feels almost familiar, you know? It's like a liminal space of, you know, I feel like I've seen things like this before, but that trail right there on the bottom of just claws. Who is this new like character? Like, is this new character the prototype? Or is this like some brand new one that we've never seen before? I don't think we get to know yet, but I think it then zooms in on some of these, what is it? Paint or drawings that are on the wall. Look at this. Who is this? It seems like this character might be almost revealed here. There's two drawings that seem to be very similar right here, and they're taped to this picture. Is this like the original? Oh wait, is this the daughter? Elliot Ludwig's daughter, right? Could that be? Because I mean, this almost feels like a memorial picture for some reason, because there's just flowers all around it. It looks kind of sad. The claws going through it, it's really strange. Was the painting put up after the claws, or were the claws going and then they stopped and then they continued? I don't know. I wonder if that makes a difference. I wonder if that just like means nothing. Remember, I want to hear your guys' things too. Get your brains moving. What is this? What is moving? But we can work together to figure out what's going on. So it continues. It sits on these for a long time. This is another teaser image that they released, and you see like this purple monster. There's 3 people, a purple monster, and it says time for bed. Oh, wait, I think I know what this is. So, in the play care, would it be obviously like a daycare for maybe the younger kids? And this would be almost like if you're thinking like Five Nights at Freddy's, like Sun and Moon, right? Like a daycare monster that's supposed to make them go to sleep. Time for bed, right? That's why it's called deep sleep. So actually, I do kind of remember, and I just did some research right now. The Playcare is like an underground orphanage, and I remember that a lot of these things were about the orphanage and taking care of the kids. And I think I remember in another video where I was talking about stuff where like it seemed like they were using these kids as test experiments. And in a dark way, Poppy Playtime is supposed to be this dark game. These orphanages have nobody, like the orphans have nobody to speak for them. And then they're put through these tests. They're subject to all these monsters, right? I mean, look, right here, Time for Bed. You have this drawing of the kids and they draw this monster like a monster, not a friend. Now this phone is very interesting because I think this almost has ties to Project Playtime. There's a Project Playtime video that they teased out that was literally just this phone ringing. It says Project Playtime Phase 2 Incineration, and it's this phone. When we cut to this, it almost insinuates like, hey, there were people there that were trying to stop these monsters, right? Phone drops, monster takes care of the employees. There's nothing else to stop the monster. I mean, also paired with the scratches, you know. So far, I am so excited. There's so much depth to this so far, and I feel like the atmosphere is so welcome. I feel like I really like it. So this is what I wanted to read. It says, the original saved me. I rejoice in him. What is the original? And then there's these pictures. So maybe that wasn't Elliot Ludwig's daughter, because now that I see that there's other pictures, maybe these are just other orphans. Maybe they got their picture on the wall and then they just kind of decorated it as they please. But man, I can't see anything else. I like how I'm like leaning to see. And then this, I live to serve our angel of salvation. It says over here, my new friend. Obviously they cut off what he looks like. Look at that. So that's like the purple monster next to, what is it? Looks like Bunzo a little bit. It says, just like mommy and daddy before they left me. Oh, so yeah, it is the orphanage. He gives me nightmares. Oh, okay. There's things here. It's complicated. So I don't know who this monster is, but obviously it's tied to sleeping, taking care of the kids. Maybe as some sort of punishment for the acting up, this thing can induce nightmares. Can it get into your head? That would be crazy. I can already imagine a new chapter where we meet this character and it's just ominous, breathing with power before us, and we're knocked into a deep sleep of just nightmare-filled just puzzles and craziness. I could see it. So then it continues with this. I don't know if this reveals much. I wonder if we can like turn up the brightness and see anything. Maybe, let's try it. All right, turning up the brightness. Nothing. It just gets super bright. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything hidden in this one. Maybe this one is just to set the tone of the game. Obviously, pretty creepy. Just candles on the floor. Powers out. And in the darkness lies this monster. This is the thing that is so crazy. Just Huggy Wuggy with his head on like a stick. I think almost to say like, hey, look, you thought Huggy Wuggy was scary? This one is scarier than Huggy Wuggy. Also, I don't know if that means that this is like somehow related to the prototype, but you could see Mommy Longlegs at the end when she gets cut in half. She goes, no, you'll make me part of him. This looks like that. All right, I increased the brightness just a little bit and I took it into Photoshop. I think we can find some stuff. So here I could see Huggy Wuggy's head. That's like clearly defined. And then there's Mommy Longlegs like right here. Those are like right next to each other. Kind of like her whole body was infused into the arm here, and there's the end of the arm. So whatever this is, I don't know if that's their head or if that's just a combination, but there's so many things. It seems like this half of the prototype is kind of just like things that we wouldn't recognize, just kind of like basic background toys. I mean, this one just kind of looks like a generic toy. This one as well, maybe like a squid. You know, all of these are like to kind of to distract you. But as you can see on the other side over here, it's very limited. I think it's kind of easy to see that there are some recognizable characters. I like how I'm drawing all over this like we're doing like some sort of investigation. I'm like, all right, as you can see. Whose arms are these? These look almost familiar. But yeah, trying to increase brightness, you don't really see anything else. Let's continue with the video though. So then we have this. Something owers of Let's actually just increase the brightness here. All right, so I brought it back into Photoshop. It says followers of the path. And then it says us in and never. There's some words that kind of don't come through. It says maybe like trapped us in our lands never. What? See, this is the thing where like maybe you guys can see it. Oh, I think this is its own thing, and then this is its own thing. So let's look at this. It says trapped us in, and then it says, I think what it says, or lands, I don't know. But then it goes to say never forget the hour of joy. So I don't know how this applies, but this line, the hour of joy, is repeated so often. And then what's this? My somniferous flock? Somniferous means tending to induce sleep. Okay, big words. Wow, okay, and then right there is the claw. Man, I feel like we're breaking this down to the tiny little detail, but it really goes to show how much is hidden. And then that claw. Oh man, it's so creepy. There, this thing though, who is this? See, at first I thought this was Braun, because Braun kind of had similar eyes. And we've never seen Braun, but like, there's no way that that's Braun. This right here, where he breathes out, is the creepiest thing. Look at that. That kind of looks like Braun a little bit, right? But then when we get closer, it does this. Can we increase the brightness here? I took a screenshot and just tried to increase it. I can't. Nothing else shows up. But you do see the purple fur here. So we definitely know this monster is like purple and new. Oh, wow. So showing up in our dreams, inducing these nightmares. The chapter is called Deep Sleep, and it's about a character who is in the play care watching over the orphans. Do you think that this character is the prototype? Or do you think that like those two are different people? Like this can't be the same character, or can it? I really don't know. Now, given all the clues that we've seen as we've gone on, is there anything that really pops out other than the fact of the claw that we've seen before of the prototype taking Mommy Longlegs? Is that going to be the same thing that's scratching? Also, what does this mean? The original saved me. What is the original? Considering that the prototype is named the prototype, and prototype means kind of like the first rendition, could the prototype be the thing that they're talking about here, the original saved me? I'm gonna give my kind of idea of what's gonna happen. I think there's two monsters here. I could be completely wrong, but I think there's two monsters. I think there's like this purple monster that watches over the kids in the orphanage, and then there's the prototype. I think they're different, and maybe they clash in some sort of way. And I think maybe the prototype has saved people, and this new purple monster might be just going around injecting nightmares into people, because I think the prototype was really smart. Also, considering that Huggy Wuggy was experiment 1170 and the prototype was experiment 1006, huh? Oh, and it also says a death screen message from chapter 2. The prototype saved us. Isn't he wonderful? That's the same thing. Oh, and even on the wiki, it says it is speculated that the prototype is trying to save the kids and experiments from Playtime Co. Whoa, hold on. I want to watch this thing one last time. And I really do think that it is going to be something to do with nightmares, because I mean, it's called Deep Sleep, and then you have this breath. I think that's its power. I mean, look, it does the breath. It like shoots out, by the way. Look at that. So it shoots out this breath, and as it approaches to us, that's when it does the jump scare. Like, boom, it's infected your mind. So, what do you guys think? I am so hyped. I don't know, like, I wonder if the things that I'm thinking are true or if they're not. And I guess we'll only find out in the winter. But what do you guys think? Do you guys have any ideas? Did you see something that you were like, dude, you didn't see this? I don't know. I guess we'll see. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys had a great time. I hope it made you smile. I can't wait to read all the comments. You know, we'll come together as a community. We're kind of just gonna hang out in the comments and try to figure out some stuff, right? But yeah, hopefully you liked it. And yeah, I can make you smile today. So if you're new and you subscribed, I welcome you to the DakBake as we go into 3 million subscribers. Like I always say, I think God every day I'm able to do things like this. Whether it's looking at new trailers or doing mods or just having fun, I hope I can make you smile every single day. And hopefully in the next episode, probably coming up right now, I'll see you there. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, peace out, my dudes.